Hello, Keller Williams. This is your broker, Howard Weinstein, and I wanted to give you an update regarding and information that's probably very important regarding use of repair addendums and identification of repairs per contracts. Keep in mind, there are two contracts that we're using in the marketplace. One is a standard FAR contract, and one is an as is. I know majority are using as is for a majority of transactions. However, there are more and more standard that's coming across my desk, and I wanted to make sure you're aware of how that works as well when it comes to identification of repairs. And then the other element is I put together another form. I know another form, right? But it's something for you to use to get a bilateral agreement between buyer and seller on identifying the repairs that are being taken care of, even in the standard contract where the contracts already negotiated the amount of repairs in each area. So let me show you what I mean. Let me do my share screen. Let me open up this section of the contract. Okay, so this is a standard contract, right? Go back up here. This is a regular standard contract, not an as is. And just to refresh, over here on page 3 of 14, you have the area where you identify general repairs, repair limit, wood-related repairs, repair limit, and permitted repairs, repair limit, either a dollar amount or percentage of sales price. So this is already pre-done. It doesn't identify which repairs. It just says this is the amount that the limit is that the seller's agreeing to. Okay. The issue is we have that done, and then buyer and seller, agents are going back and forth like, oh, air conditioning, oh, wait a minute, plumbing issue, oh, electrical, and then there's really a lot of times nothing in writing identifying that, and we want to make sure there's something is. So let me show you what we're going to be using. That would be this, and you'll see it in DocuSign soon. Make sure I've got the right one in front of you. Yes. Okay. So this is the Keller Williams buyer request for repairs, and this is to be used with the standard sales contract. And it has on here the contract date, property address. It has the general repair section, and then we would put like air conditioning or roof or plumbing or electric, whatever. And an area for if there's the inspection report attached. Wood destroying organism or anything termite related, that section and permit. And then it has an area for buyer and seller to sign. This way, it's crystal clear what's being taken care of based off the repair limit of the contract itself, and it re-identifies those amounts and percentages on there. It does not allow for a change in the predetermined. That's why we've got on here. This notice does not amend or any term or condition of the contract. It's just re-identifying and then identifying the specific repairs. So that's what we're using for the standard FAR contract. Standard. Okay. Now, when you use an as is contract, you're going to still see the same form that we've had in the DocuSign system, which would be this one, which is the KW addendum to as is contract for repairs. You would list out the repairs based off of what's being done. And remember, the seller's not agreed to this before because the contract was an as-is contract. However, if the buyer is requesting that the seller make repairs or they're going to cancel based on the repair or the inspection contingency, you would use this form that identifies the actual repairs themselves that you want done. This is something the buyer and seller would sign as a bilateral document. So this is to be used with the as-is contract as opposed to the other one, which was for standard. Be very careful when you're listing the repairs and don't confuse any words like repair versus replace. All those different things. One word could make a very huge, costly difference. Many times, as an agent, I would take the actual wording from the home inspector summary and put it right into the document. And it allows for you to put the document with it on the standard one if you want to check that or have people initial that as well. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more clarity in how to handle the repair requests and make sure that it's crystal clear both in the as is and standard contracts. As always, if you have any questions regarding the utilization of these forms or anything else for that matter, please feel free to reach out to myself or your broker liaisons. Just working to keep you all safe and your clients getting the best of service from Keller Williams. Have a great day.